Hey guys, welcome to another MapleStory 2 video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get to level 60 really quickly. This is what you do. You just get a bunch of merits and you AFK 15 hours.
Hey guys. So I decided to change the series from days to episodes since I don't think I'm going to be very consistent here. Oh, by the way, in case the thumbnail is a bit confusing, I had Jake make this a while ago because before I got Pyros and Kandura, I had the ram pet, which is the most adorable little thing ever, and he has such a nice booty, and I was like, Jake, put that on the thumbnail. But that was like a week ago, so the context doesn't really matter anymore. Alright, well, I'm getting somewhat burnt out from grinding too many videos at once, but I was super hyped about MS2 and I couldn't really help it. In fact, I actually almost got 100,000 views in one day, which blew my mind quite a bit. But we're gonna take it a bit slow, try to relax a little bit and come up with some more video ideas. But we're also at almost 10,000 subscribers in about 6 months, which is insane. I mean, I know MapleStory 2 is pretty hyped up, but I didn't expect this huge of an explosion in views. Thank you, by the way, guys, and welcome to the channel. During the first week of MapleStory 2 release, I got like 2,500 subscribers. But yeah, it's getting progressively harder and harder for me to make videos on a daily basis just because before, back in the days of Smartboard, it was easy for me to get daily videos out just because many of the videos I made during that time were very low effort. I know my VS videos did get a decent amount of popularity just because of the fact that it's just a very simple video, it's a pretty cool thing to watch and it's short, but for all intents and purposes, those things were very low effort because I would just like take a video and replicate in the exact same template, and there we go. It would take like only about 30 minutes, but now pretty much all of my videos have commentary that I try to make a best effort to edit down, get rid of all the stuttering, the long gaps, the pauses, the sound of me breathing. I am breathing, don't worry guys, it's just I edit out all the sounds because I don't want you to hear me going like anyways. So in a general sense, I put a lot more effort into my videos these days. And I do enjoy doing it, it feels very rewarding, but it takes about like 3 to 4 hours per video depending on the length, and some of them take 8 or 9. So needless to say, it drains the tank quite a bit, but I think I'm going to try to take a step back. Today's parents weekend, or this weekend's going to be parents weekend for college. My parents are not coming over, but my roommate's parents are coming, so we're just going to have a good time. But yeah, alright, let's get into what's been going on over the past week. I got Glaive to level 60 and then afterwards I made that Runeblader review, and I'm enjoying the class progressively more and more, because early on when taking Atronic's Bunker, I didn't really see myself doing too much compared to Jinli, but then again Jinli is an assassin, which is a more dedicated boss than Glaive. I also went and did some more money saving and I got about 70 mil or so, then went and bought a few items to get to 2100 gear score after I got my initial pieces of gear from the normal dungeons. What I'm getting so far is that they patched the gear score cheese tactic. I never really followed that anyway. So what I did normally was I tried to buy cheap items like the Fire Dragon Ring, the Mark 52 Propeller Cape, or the hats. The hats give a lot of gear score for their price, which is good. Then I took my blue weapon and I got to +6. After a few more enhancements I was able to reach 2100. At which point I took out the Fire Dragon and my very first sword was actually double pierce, which was awesome. But the pierce is only 2.6%. It's the lowest possible rating you can get for pierce on a double-handed weapon, but oh well, better to have both than only one. He's currently at about 3600 gear score, and the only non-purples in his window are the pendant and belt. The pendant's really simple to go for, just gotta take a Varicant or Magnus, whatever you want to call it, because he drops the pendant fragments really easily. As for the belt, you have two primary choices being Beyond Linktress and the Labyrinth Halls that no one really does. By the way, here's the skill build I have for him. I prefer to go for the melee DPS maxing, which is why Echoing Blades is level 10 instead of Whirling Blades. I know people prefer to go for Whirling just because it's a ranged attack, but it's very SP heavy and I think Echoing just gives more DPS. As for which element you want to go for, I chose Lightning for best burst, although there are benefits to Fire and Ice in their own regard. Some people prefer only aiming for one specific element due to limited SP, and others like doing half and half where it's 5 out of 10 for 2 elements. I want to be able to use all of them, but for the sake of DPS I just choose Lightning. Speaking of the belt fragments earlier, I went to do Beyond Linktress on my assassin for like 20 times. Very annoying boss by the way, I don't like it. And I haven't gotten a single belt fragment, which pisses me off, nor have I gotten a single epic drop ever since the Kivan wings back in the normal dungeons, while my party members each got a pendant and sold it for 60 mil. I hate RNG. But for Jinli, I changed his outfit to similarly resemble Glaive since I really like Glaive's outfit, although the Mark of the Beta bandana is pretty good for Jinli. I also went and tanned his skin color a little bit more since he looked too pale, and changed his eyes. I like this one a bit better. His gear score is at a solid 40-25, so I'm making good progress on him. I just want the belt so badly. I've been doing it so much. But so far I've yet to get any of the rare epic drops from any of the dungeons, but I've been denied way worse before. As for my assassin skill build, I opted for the Lucky 7 because it's the most consistent DPS skill. Some people like to max out Shadow Star for better oomph, but I don't like how slow it is, so I just prefer Lucky 7. As for why you don't want to put any points into the final tree skills, it's because it gives too little. The Throwing Star Mastery one on the bottom left, it gives you 1% weapon attack per point, but you can get way more damage just by leveling up the very skill itself. The other one, which increases how much your Shadow Star and Soul Grind do, along with I think like whatever skills are in that tree, it increases it by 2% per point, but if you were to just level up the ability itself, it gives you like 8 or 10% each. I'm too used to maxing everything out in MS1, honestly, whereas in MS2 you have to be a bit more frugal with your points, although when the level cap does reach 100, it should be really easy to get the rest, since I don't think you can actually earn experience through fishing or playing music in MS2 in Korea, but in GMS you can. So most people, when the level cap expands to level 100, they'll just AFK and get to level 100. I just noticed something, my assassin has way less attack than my Runeblader. What the hell? Well, we do have critical damage and range, so I suppose it makes sense. I know I said earlier in the gear score video that you don't want to use gear score and attack as a full-on determinant of how strong your character is because there's a few other underlying factors, but it's just weird to see, you know? But for what I plan to do with other characters, I've already started making a berserker named Penchant, which I plan to use for more bossing. But I haven't been able to fully level him up to 60 since it takes about 15 hours to do so by music playing, and I'm running short on vouchers. I have something else planned in the future, but for now that's about it. A little progress report for you guys. The initial first week hype is over, so I'll be able to make some more personal videos for you guys, and you can expect my MS2 journey to resume its normal pace. Let me know how well you guys are doing, by the way, in the comment section below. I want to know how strong you guys got. I know there are some people, they already broke 5k, which is pretty crazy because you have to plus 10 everything. But it doesn't seem too difficult, it's just more a case of how many alts are you willing to grind dungeons on to get the Onyx crystals. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon in the next video. Take care.